Greetings, opera lovers. It's Rona from Pittsburgh. Much to my surprise, I have found that you can watch complete operas now on YouTube, not in several clips, but all at once, and with English subtitles. What a great boon for opera lovers. Before I went to see Les Troyens, which was broadcast live from the Met last week, I was able to watch 3 productions on YouTube, so I had something to compare the opera with. And while I was browsing around on the web, I found that there was a link to an opera company I did not know, and they had this live streamed, and it's still up. It was a double bill of Cavalleria Rusticana and Pagliacci from an opera company in Belgium. It is called the Royal Opera of, and here is, I do not know how to pronounce it, Wallonie or Wallonie. It's in Liege, Liege. So you can look it up on the web and you can open up the link and watch this opera just as I did. So the opera was starring Jose Cura, who was an Argentine tenor. And as the orchestra was warming up and I was watching my screen, instead of hearing the first strains of the opera that I know and love so much, I heard an Argentine tango sung by, I think, Carlos Gardel, Argentina's most famous tango singer. And although he is dead, they say that every year he gets better and better. That's sort of just like a little joke for people who live in Argentina, a place I lived in 1972. I was once accused on one of these little opera chats that I have no useful information. By and large, that's true. But I actually have some useful information because I lived in Argentina, and although I read the little thing that the opera gave out, it didn't explain everything. So Jose Cura, who played Turiddu and was also the director of this opera, he said it in Argentina, in the city of Buenos Aires, in a small part of the city, a little section called La Boca, which means the mouth, but it also refers to the fact that it's the real port of the city. And this was the area of Buenos Aires where the Italian immigrants, by and large, flocked to in the 1890s. And this area was also very colorful, truly colorful, in that the houses that were built, one next to another, were of various colors. One would be turquoise, the next was orange, green, yellow, blue. It was beautiful. And so when these curtains parted, and I hear this tango music, and I also see the colorful houses and paintings on the walls that were representative more of South American paintings, I knew that this was taking place in Argentina and not in Italy, not in Sicily, where it usually takes place. Of course, this opera always takes place in a square on Easter Sunday. Today we have all these Regie productions. And when they first started, I thought all of them took place in Nazi Germany. And today most of them are taking place inside somebody's mind or inside somebody's depraved nightmare. But this was quite lovely, as it was only moved from one city to another, and both with Italian people in it. Most of you know that I like to listen to operas for the singing, and we'll start with the Jose Cura's singing of Turiddu, a role I've heard him sing several times. I think he has a beautiful voice, but I don't think of him as a great singer. I find him to be sloppy in a lot of his technique. And that's really a shame because I think he has everything that he would need to be a truly great singer. The other singers in the cast were completely unknown to me, so I have to read their names. The Santuzza was a mezzo Marie Kalanin. She has a beautiful voice. I think she's quite young. Alfio was done by Ilia Fabian, another nice voice, nothing remarkable. Mama Lucia, Maddie Urbain, and Lola by Alexis Yerna. The conductor was Paolo Arrivabene, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. The orchestra was beautiful. The chorus I didn't think was up to the same standard as most regional opera companies have. Their sound was not so rich. Also, they weren't always together with the orchestra, but who knows who to blame that for. My main complaint about the opera that I saw on this live webcast was that it lacked the drama that you need to make it a compelling opera. The music is so beautiful and so full of passion, and the characters also, they have to really act over the top. When I come back in my next life, I'm going to be Santuzza too, because I would just love to be able to sing that great duet that she has with Turidu. One interesting note about this production is that Santuzza has an obvious big belly, so she's pregnant. I guess this is why she was excommunicated from the church, although it's not made clear who the father of the child is, as I think we're supposed to believe Turidu has been gone for a long time. Also, the mezzo had one of those little things taped to her face. I don't know whether those are mics or something for recording. Overall, I always enjoy listening to Cavalleria, but today's was fine, but nothing exceptional. Next week is a weekend I'm really looking forward to, as on Saturday, the Met is live streaming Maria Stuarda with the fabulous Joyce Donato, and on Sunday, I get to see, I can't help it, my favorite singer in the world right now, Jonas Kaufmann, doing Lohengrin from the opening of the La Scala season. As most of you must know by now, this is the 200th anniversary of the birth of both Verdi and Wagner. What an amazing thing. Okay, I hope to see you all soon. Have a great day.